Hi everyone, welcome back to Resin Me Up. So, when I made my last heart with the fantasy film, I got lots of comments from everyone and a lot of suggestions. And so, the last comment I got was from Gail. And she suggested that I try to make all of the filigree and the name one consistent color, like gold or something like that. So, and I had originally thought about doing something like that, but I thought it was boring. So I thought, well, nobody's going to like that. Well, I've had several people suggest it, and well, you know me, I can't do anything just plain. So this was my idea. Let's Resin came out with some new chameleon flakes. I couldn't think of the word. And I just got that all over my table. They, because you know, the previous ones that they had were the intense, colors, and they just came out with a set of opals. And so I got those for Christmas, and I think I told you I used those on that turtle, the bonus turtle. And so I thought, you know what, this would be perfect for this heart. So today I dug out the gold olive, and I thought, perfect. So I went in and I brushed the filigree, and then some of it flew up on the sides, which I'm not mad at that. I'm going to leave that there. And then I just kind of cleaned out the inner parts of that with alcohol. And so there's still a little bit of it in there. So I'm going to leave it just like this. And so I'm thinking about doing a dirty pour into the heart. What do you guys think? I thought about using dark purple and rose red. What do you think? You think it'll be too dark? Or, I don't know. That was my very first thought, because I always try to go with my very first thought. And so, because Let's Resin just doesn't have a red, and so this was my first thought. So I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to mix up some resin, and we'll come back and I will separate it, and we'll mix up both of these colors, and we'll dirty pour it into there. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. I've got 1 scoop in there. I don't know how much that is going to take. Let's see. Oh, and I decided to add gold to the mix. 1 scoop. And this is a bright gold. And for some reason, this goes everywhere. Like really fine. And if I remember right, it's kind of light. Whew. All right, mix them up. See what we have. See if I need to add any more. Got gold all over my hands. It doesn't matter what I do. Cleaning my table is impossible. I hate a dirty table, but it doesn't matter what I do. Yep, that one's perfect. And this one I said was the rose red. You guys should know me by now. It's either go big or go home. I think I might need a little bit more of that one. It's a little transparent. Add one more scoop. I love this color. I've used this color in other things. It's a pretty color. It reminds me of an orchid. See how pretty that is? Okay, now gold. Let's mix up this gold. See if we need any more of it. Nope, but we're going to need some more resin. Okay, guys. Looks good. Glad I added that extra resin in there. Okay, dirty pour. Let's just remove our sticks. We're just going to pour down the side. I don't even know if I have enough resin, so hopefully. Can you hear those dogs out there barking? All right, last round. That sounds like a German Shepherd, but I bet it's not. I bet it's the next door neighbors. They have golden retrievers. ready? Here we go. I'm just going to pour straight in the middle. Isn't that gorgeous? Wowza. Those colors are awesome together. I don't know what'll happen with the dirty pour when you put a little extra color in it, but it's going in. Don't want to waste it. Those guys just wanted inside. That's all they wanted. They're like, let me in, Dad. Okay, I'm not going to put all this in there. Just a dribble. Okay, guys. That's it. What do you think? Think it's going to be cool? I can't wait to see it. How about you? All right, we'll be back when it's ready to demold and we'll see what we got. See you in the morning, guys. Take care. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back. I have some bad news. I was editing the video of the heart, and when I was when I demolded it, that portion of that video, my computer shut down on me. I don't know what the heck happened, but that video went bye-bye. So I'm going to have to explain, I guess, in this portion of the video, what I did in the last video. So I'm just not having a good day. Not at all. Having issues. Okay, so in the previous video, I demolded this, and what we had done is, per Gail in my subscribers, she wanted me to do a heart and do the filigree and everything in one consistent color. And so that's what I did. Poured it all. This morning we came in and I demolded it. And when I took it out of the mold, because I had used 3 colors, the purple, the rose red, and I used bright gold. And of course I brushed the filigree with chameleon flakes and used a olive gold on that. And so when I pulled it out of the mold, it looked like all the gold that was in the chameleon flakes and in the bright gold kind of basically took over. So what I did is I took some of the dark magenta intense chameleon powder and I brushed it over all of this filigree in here, and then poured a top coat on it, hoping that that would break up some of that gold. And lo and behold, I was so ecstatic because that's exactly what it did. And so I'm going to show you what it looks like. And in the previous video, I was so thankful that Gail suggested this because it turned out extremely awesome. And now that the top coat is dry, I was going to come back and show you guys anyway. So now this video is going to end up being the final video of this, but I didn't plan on having to explain what I did in the previous video. So without further ado, here is the final results. And so when we pulled it out of the mold, you know, all of this was gold. And so I just took that chameleon powder and brushed it in all of that and then poured the top coat on it. And as you can see, it really brought out the chameleon flakes on there. And then kind of, especially all in here, it really toned down that gold and put more purple in there, which I love that. The purple. I love the 3 colors together. Anyway, it's just awesome. And so, because this was the back, I need to wipe it off because it's been handled and everything else. But because I love these colors together. They are just absolutely awesome and I love it. And so, because you can see the rose, that rose color, you can see the dark purple, and you can see the gold, and it's just beautiful. Well, and then you can see the flakes around the side of it, but you just couldn't see it on the front until I added a little bit of that chameleon powder and then poured a top coat on it. So I am in absolute love with this. And Gail, I absolutely appreciate that you suggested that. And as I said in the previous video that is no longer existent, I love to get suggestions from my subscribers because that way I can try new things that I didn't think of, and you guys can help me out and we can come up with results like this. So I am ecstatic over this. It's absolutely beautiful. And so, Gail, this one is for you. And I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Gail. And if I remember right, and I could be wrong on this too, you know, but I think your last name is spelled INECK, maybe, or INEK. I don't know. You'll have to correct me. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. But anyway, this one's for you, Gail, and thank you so much for suggesting this technique. And I just took it a little further and did the chameleon flakes and the dirty pour. But as far as the consistent all the way around in the filigree, that was Gail's idea. And so I'm glad I decided to use her idea. And so I'm extremely happy with this. And I would love to extend my thanks to Gail. So Gail, if you could email me your address, I would love to send this to you as a gift, because this was your suggestion and I thought it was, it turned out beautiful. So I would love for you to have this. So email me your address, and my address is listed in my description box in my last video, I think. I need to get it on my information page. I just keep forgetting to do it. But please email me your address, and I will send this to you as a gift from me, because I think you will love it. So that being said, this is the beautiful project that she suggested, and it turned out beautiful. So if anyone has any other suggestions on anything that I do, please suggest it in the comments, because your guys' suggestions are awesome. And, when you turn it different ways, I took it out into the sun today, and I wish I would have got comment or pictures of it in the sun. But I was busy talking to my daughter. She had stopped by, but it shifts. There's greens in there and all kinds of colors. But anyway, it's just beautiful. I love it. And I think, Gail, you will too. So that being said, this project is complete, and I will move on to the next one. And so again, please suggest all the way in the comments, because I would love to hear any suggestions that you have. So, all right, guys. And Gail, email me your address. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.